hellos. Bon, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Jays. Hey, Leslie. What's up, Lucas? How's it going? Welcome in. Zoran. Bo knows injuries. Yes, he does. Hope you're doing well. Hey, George the Surfer. What's up? Richard, hello there. Welcome in. Other Lucas, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Mega, what's shaking? Good to see ya. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Billy. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's off to a good start. Hard to believe it's hump day. We're halfway there. I'm not going to sing the song, but we are getting it going, and the Blue Jays take us home. Take us home. What is this? Update? Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, let's get into the lineups. What's it going to be? Who's it going to be? How's it going to be? Why is it going to be? Hey, Kirk, how's it going? Joshua, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Let's go. For the Blue Jays on the mound, Scherzer is going to get the ball tonight. He's going to be going up against Duran, Story, Bergman, Yoshida, who had such a good game yesterday. It was crazy. Gonzalez, Rafaela, Lowe, Abreu, and Navas. For the Blue Jays, it is, well, first who's pitching? Crockett is going to be pitching. I call him Crockett. Davy Crockett. Crockett is going to be on the mound. He's going to be pitching for the Sox. For the Blue Jays, it's Springer, Clement, Guerrero Jr., Kirk, Santander. Going to be in the lineup tonight. DHing. Schneider is in here. Varsho, Straw, and Isaiah Keener Falefa. But Santander going to be in here tonight. Good to have him here. Good to have him back. And boy, oh boy, this team is going to need some big bats tonight. Will we see the big bats, or are they going to shy away? Time will tell. But this is a very important game here for the Blue Jays. They need to get this going on. Raptors, what's going on? I hate when the Jays got robbed like yesterday. Oh, that was so painful. I don't know about you, but the more I saw that clip of the ball going over third base, just made me shake my head. Hopefully tonight is going to be a different game. It will be a different game. We just got to keep the faith. We just got to believe. Hey, Devin, let's go. Lala's Place, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. This is going to be one of those let's go type of moments. One of those let's go type of games where the Blue Jays have to do something. The bats, ice cold, baby. Ice cold. They got to turn it around. They got to hit them. They got to get them going. Yeah, Andrew, welcome in. Anastasia, welcome in. Springer is ticked. He is mad, and he should be. The Blue Jays need to take what happened yesterday and harness that and say, you know how we're going to get them back? We're not going to throw at them. We're going to knock this ball all over the ballpark tonight. You get back at them by putting up a big score on the board. Now, the Blue Jays have business they need to take care of over here. Just across the border, we have Chicago. The White Sox, they got to do a little bit of solid for us. They got to defeat those Yankees, and they almost did it yesterday. But the Yankees, the bottom of the ninth, dropped a blooper in, and that one stung. But hopefully it's going to be a different story tonight, a different outcome. That's right, Max. It's going to be a different one. Hey, John, what's up? George, welcome in. It is going to be a different story. So let's look at some of the details for tonight's game. The home plate umpire, Gabe Morales. Come on, Gabe, we're counting on you. Mike Muchlinski is going to be at first. Scott Berry over at second, and Doug Eddings over at third. And I believe it was Doug Eddings was the home plate umpire last night. 68 degrees in Toronto. A little cool evening, but it is actually quite nice. The sun is still out. It was just outside not too long ago. It is a beautiful evening. The roof is closed, which means no wind in sight. We are here. What's the date today? September 24th. Jays, Red Sox, moments away from getting this one going. Blue Jays hanging on to a 1-game lead over the New York Yankees, and this is going to be a big one. Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Rick, how's it going? Welcome. That Sox guy never dove. That baseball wasn't right. I mean, come on. You're a Red Sox fan. Hate the Yankees. David, I feel you. Listen, I hope the Blue Jays hang on to that division title, and I hope the Sox beat the Yankees. Oh, that would make me so happy. So happy. Jays have to bear down. Yes, Sean, they got to bite down on that leather strap tonight, and they got to bring it all out. Forston, how's it going? We need this one. We need this one big time. Who's going to be the hero? Who do you think? Hey, Ken and Karen, who do you think? Drop in the chats. Who is the hero tonight? Who do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be Kirk? Is it going to be Guerrero? Is Santander the answer? Cove, what's going on? Welcome in. Santander is back tonight. What's he going to do? On the go with CeeLo. What's going on? Braves 10-game winning streak. We waited 150 to start. Oh, CeeLo, doesn't that just hurt? Doesn't that just hurt you? Oh, my goodness. Down white Blue Jays for the win. How's it going to be? Vladdy, Leslie says Vladdy's going to be the hero tonight. Ricky calling it for Kirk. Kirk going to be the hero. John's going Santander. Nice. 2 homers. I would love to see a couple homers. Devin going with the Springer, Dinger. Mega, your birthday's tomorrow. Well, we will be here to celebrate your birthday and watch the conclusion of this season, this series. Oh, my goodness. Jays bad hitting, roof closed. Yeah, John, they got to just do something to hit this one. Dennis, what's going on? Welcome in, Dennis. Addison Fraser, I'm with you. Addison is my pick as well. I'm going with Barger. I'm going with Barger. Hey, Cove, that's okay. We can all say it how we want. We always put a little spin on things. Craig, what's up? Welcome in. Hope the boys spend a little extra time in the cages. No excuses. Roof is closed. Let's do this. Detroit's in trouble. Yeah, they're in a little bit of trouble. They are in a wee little bit of trouble. Springer, Vladdy, Santander, home runs tonight. Oh, getting home runs. Joshua saying it's going to be a home run parade tonight. Let's see. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something if the Blue Jays can put it together and start cracking them over the wall? That would be nice. We haven't seen that in a long time. Crockett is going to strike out 10. Snipes. Snipes is predicting a 10 strikeout performance by the Sox starter. Wow, that would be something. That would be something. Cubs Jays World Series. Hey, CeeLo, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Anytime you put the Blue Jays and World Series in the same sentence, I'm down for it. As long as it's never making, then I'm not for it. But let's go. Jays World Series all day. They got to do a couple of things to get there, however. They got to secure their pitching. The bullpen is a struggle. They need to get that bullpen going. And the bats. Time to bring out the wood. They got to start knocking this around. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? Springer Dinger for sure. But Varsho will catch a highly real catch again. Yes, love it, love it. Alan, what's up, my good man? Good to see you. Found an old head t-shirt, my dad's basement. Gonna harness some 92 World Champs energy. I love it. Surprise cruise ships. How's it going? Let's go, Jays. Major, what's up? Can we get off to a good start tonight? Absolutely. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm pumped. I hope you're all pumped tonight. This is going to be a big one. Sports or Snipes, Yankees fan here, enjoying the stream. Thank you, Snipes. I appreciate it. We will, of course, be checking in on the Yankees White Sox game because that's going to be kicking off around the same time. We are about a minute away from the first pitch till this one explodes. Forget about WrestlePalooza. Forget about Royal Rumble, Rumble in the Jungle, WrestleMania. It's all about now. This is the battle. This is the war on the field. This is the battle of the diamond. Time to get it done. This is such an important evening in the AL East. It doesn't get bigger than this. Scherzer needs to get it done. The Blue Jays need a win here desperately. Braves fans still bitter from 92. Oh, CeeLo, what a good series it was. What a good series it was back then. We should do a little Remember When series, a little Remember When, taking it back to 92. Alfredo, how's it going? Welcome in. I do not see the Jays in a wild card series. That's because they are going to take this division. We know they are going to get it. Dodgers are too good. Dodgers are very scary indeed, which is absolutely wild. I can't believe Detroit has been falling off. It's absolutely wild. Milwaukee's still my pick though. I don't know in the National League how anyone's going to best Milwaukee. They are so solid. They are going to be lights out. All right, folks, it's about that time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, tap that screen. Let's get it going. First pitch coming up By the way, make sure you hit those follows, hit those subscribes. Hey, Salvador, how's it going? Welcome in. Time to crank this one up. Scherzer on the mound. Maximilian, what do you have in store for us here tonight? Grip it, rip it. Let's light them up, up. Blue Jays, Red Sox, first pitch, 7:08. Game on. We are official. We are official as this one is underway. First pitch. Getting it in there. Play ball. Second pitch misses, 1-1. Scherzer versus Duran. Duran. Does he have the reflex? Will he be riding Rio? Will he be dancing in the sand? Here's a pitch, swing, and this one is hit hard. Foul down the right field line. He's hungry like the wolf. Cooper, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Jays, go. Yeah, hopefully more than 2/3 of an inning. For sure. Oop, because that's not allowed. That's illegal. Vito, what's going on? I wonder if I should get my... Oh, boy, Vito. Oh, boy. Here we go. How'd that foul ball give him a strike? Because foul balls are strikes. It was 1-1. Foul ball means it's now 1-2. 1-2. Should have won yesterday. I know. Let's go, old man. Just get the balls in play. Let their defense do the job. They had a couple of throwing errors yesterday. Some peanuts and Diet Coke. Oh, yes. I love some good peanuts. Swinging another pop fly. The problem is, can't eat the peanuts when I'm streaming because, you know, when you crack those shells, they get all over everything. But, man, nothing better than having some peanuts at a baseball game. Oh, my goodness. Done reference, went over, Sam said. Guess it wasn't a... I miss it. I love Duran. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Do. Why is my strikeout not working? Strikeout. First strikeout of the evening. A nice little pitch, getting him to chase it. And that's the way we roll. There were some updates to some of our software, and it seems to have thrown off a few little things. Here's a pitch, foul back, strike one to Story. Story, trying to be the never-ending Story, wants to keep it rocking and rolling. Uh-oh. Let's try this again. Here's the 0-1, swing and foul again. That goes to 0-2. All right. That's not connecting. Okay, so we're going to have to do it manually today. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. Is anything going to work? Maybe not. Oh, don't you love software updates? Red Sox can't lose on my birthday. Look up. Happy birthday, Jake. A very happy birthday to you. No offense. I hope we spoil it. This one is going to be hit hard. Sox going to drop one into left field, and the Story is going to move on. Story looking for Atreyu. Not going to find him at first base. Dill Pickle. Love the name. Welcome in, Dill. Welcome in. Boy, we have a redemption just for you, Dill. Bring up the pickle. Here comes Bergman going to step in. Here's the first pitch. Just misses the corner. Just misses. That was so close. Is it really? Did it jump ship? Oh, boy. Hey, Jeffrey, what's going on? Welcome in. Why didn't that work? Let's try it over here. Let's see if it did this. I'll be very upset if it did do this. It did. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Scherzer 1-1 count now. He's going to look over to first for a pickoff attempt. Story back in time. Jump off to a good start. Got to get it going. Got to get that good start. Good starts are crucial. Hey, TK, what's going on? Hopefully Scherzer can get out of the first inning. A lot of happy birthdays coming in for you, Jake. This one right down the pipe. Strike 2 call. Real nice pitch. Real nice pitch in there. Let's see. Let me check something here. Huh. Well, that's peculiar. Moose Man, what's up? This one down low, 2-2, Scherzer. Up to 12 pitches now in the first inning. 1 out. Let's get him going. Alex Bergman, last 13 games, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Runner on first, 1 out. Scherzer setting him up high, full count. Do you think Scherzer will pitch in MLB in 2026? You know, Jonathan, I think he will. Hey, RK, what's going on? I think he will. In what capacity, though, is going to be a different story. This is going to be hit hard. It's a hit and run down into right field. Story is going to move around over to third with the hit and run. So all of a sudden, Scherzer in a little bit of trouble here. With 1 out, they got runners on the corners. So Scherzer a little bit of trouble here early. This was a good pitch, just kind of hung up a little over the middle of the plate. And this was kind of poked in a right field. Yikes. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. Marner would have caught Pinto in overtime. Oh, RK, I don't know who that is that you speak of. Sox, 251 average with runners in scoring position, 19th in the majors, and this is going to be a shot down the right field line into the corner. That's going to score 1. Long throw is going to come in, and it advances the runners to second and third, and the Blue Jays are behind early 1-0. Oh, have mercy. You know, we could have put Lucas in to pitch, and he would have given up a run here in the first. Scherzer needs to be solid. This is very, concerning. Rick, you took the words right out of my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that name, but can I call you Teckle? Welcome in. Do you have a real fact or not? I'm not understanding what's going on your head. In regards to what? Teckle? So 1-0 is the count. Runners on second and third. 1 out. This pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1, evens it up. Little could have done the same. Yeah, we got a lot of pitchers who could have started this game to give up 1 run. Scherzer, his last 5 starts, a 9.45 ERA, 7 home runs allowed in his last 5 starts. Yikes. This is going to be hit hard again. A bloop in a left field. This is going to score another one, potentially 2. Here comes the throw. Safe. 3-0 Sox in the first inning. All right, I've had enough of Scherzer. I've had enough for Scherzer. Pull him out. Stick him in the pen. Heck, bring back Alex Manoah. He could have done this. What a disastrous start here for the Blue Jays in probably one of the biggest games right now for the Jays. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like being up 9-0. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Kirky's coming out to Scherzer with some words of encouragement. Going into the playoffs in great shape, Ken. Panicking a little bit. All right, let's go. It's the top of the first inning, Jays fans. It's okay. It's okay. It is an absolute disaster. Head fakes, what's up? Hope the Jays enjoy their wild card celebration. Right? Why celebrate like that? Yeah, I didn't win anything. On the corner, strike 1 call. So we looked good on the first batter, struck him out, and then it's been run, hit after hit, run after run. 3-0 Sox. Scherzer going to go to first again. Just back in time. Wow. Rally time already. You know what worries me? You know what worries me? I'm okay with a 3-0 lead because summer Blue Jays would be able to come back no problem. September Blue Jays having a little problem hitting the baseball. Hopefully that changes today. Rafaela. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Michael, yeah, I'm kind of with you there. His last 5 starts were a mess. But you kind of think with this guy's potential, with his caliber, the way he is, you'd think he'd be able to bounce back. This is hit hard again into left field. Oh my goodness. 20 pitches so far for Scherzer. 5 hits, 3 runs for the Sox. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, so Shane Bieber was supposed to start tomorrow. He's been pushed back to Friday. Yikes. 1 out, 2 on here. The Red Sox just looking to blow this one apart. They're 375 this series for runners in scoring position, 6 for 16. They're crushing it with runners in scoring position this series, far almost a full point above their league average. DJ, what's up? Not a good start. Hey, B Disney, welcome in. Why don't we have anybody warming up? That is my question. This is going to be fouled back 0-2 here to Low. We saw this yesterday where Gosman, who did pitch well, they left him in just 2 batters too long. And that caused a big, big problem. Frankie, you took Boston. 0-2. Scherzer setting it up. Here's the pitch. Going to be hit over to first. Vladdy goes to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. So they get 1. So it's now going to be 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Schneider kind of up. He gives this signal, whatever this half-half signal is. But yikes. That is not what we want to see. That is really not what we want to see. Ouch. That one hurts. All right, here comes Abreu. Abreu coming in. He's going to get set up. Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, Dakota, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Pitch up high. I got a feeling the bats are going to heat up tonight. Dakota, I hope you're correct. I like the Jays. They failed me a few times in the past week. Yeah, they have not been good. Not been good at all. This is in there. Peyton, what's going on? I was wondering, Peyton, how long it would take before you came in jumping all over me. Jace, what's up? Peter, how's it going? We capture 100%. Jays get swept this series, lose first overall, and swept first round. Oh, my goodness. The only way. Oh, it's Toronto. I hope it's not the case. We'll get this, though. We'll bring it back. It's only 3. We've seen worse things happen. I knew he'd be bad. Yeah, this is disappointing. In their first strike, 1-2. Bettman. Blame it on Bettman. Hey, Ben, what's going on? Exactly. Ben Manoah could have done better. Wish we had the White Sox instead of the Red Sox, right? This proves this team cannot win big. Austin, you're not wrong. We needed some hardship before. Hopefully this is all the hardship they need. This is going to be Scott up, a little fly up. Connor Falefa underneath it. And there we go. I'm going to have to make all these changes manually. Yikes. So there we go. Mid of the first, 3 runs. Can the Blue Jays explode? Springer, Ernie Clement, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to be stepping in here for the Blue Jays. And oh my goodness. This is a tough tough start, a tough start for this club. I mean, yeah, I don't know what more to say. It was a rough, a very shaky first inning, but that's okay. We'll acquire. We'll get this done, right? Have no fear. The Blue Jays bats, they're going to wake up. They're going to wake up. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. How many high scoring games have we won this year? Lots. We've done lots, but we will bring this one home. Fans, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. If you've never joined us for a stream before, my name is Sam. This is the Samuel B12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. We are happy to have you along for the ride. Make sure you're hitting that like, hitting those hearts, tapping that screen, hitting those thumbs up, and make sure you're following or subscribed depending on wherever you are watching. Jake, welcome back in. Welcome back. Hey, Dallas. Dale, how's it going? Oh, all right. Time to bring this one around. Oh, I forgot. I have to use this to make the change. Maybe we'll just leave it on this screen tonight. So here we go. George Springer, he's got the chip on his shoulder. He's going to be furious. Let's see what George is going to do. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Oh, thank you, Dakota. My pleasure. My pleasure. We like to be here. We like to have some fun. Theo Sam Eagle, what's up? 48 and 4 down comeback wins. We've got this, Dave. Jay's all but leaving in the hands of the yeah, we don't want to leave it in the hands of the umps. Hey, McNally, how's it going? All right, Georgie stepping in. Springer, we need you. We need you. Hey, Dan, what's going on? And very disappointed by the score. We were right there with you, Dan. Springer taking the first pitch in for strike one call. Crochet, a.k.a. Crockett, comes in here delivering a strike. Springer, he's focused. This one is going to be fired up. Springer, good contact, but foul. 0-2. Georgie seems to be getting in the hole a lot lately. 0-2 on a lot of plays. A lot. Stefan, how's it going? What's happening? What's happening on a Wednesday? Down low, 1-2. Happy hump day. Wednesday. It's hard to believe it's Wednesday. You know how many times today I thought it was Tuesday? Crazy. Game 2 of this 3-game series before the Blue Jays start 3 with the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's the 1-2 to Springer, swing and a miss. And Georgie is down. Yikes. Good pitch. Great pitch here by Crochet. Catches up Springer and just he swings and just completely misses it. And George knows it too. George knows it. And you can see he's wearing his emotions on the sleeve. Dave's Disney Dreams. What's going on? Welcome in. Oh, all right. 250th strikeout this season. 5th pitcher in club history to do it for Crochet. 2-0 here to Ernie Clement. Ernie getting some respect. Ernie's been pretty decent. Average sitting at 277 in 152 games. Usually plays towards the bottom of the lineup. Today, he moves up closer to the top. Here's a 2-0 outside. 3-0 to Ernie. Ernie getting some respect. Getting some respect. Joshua, you are? Really? Come on, Ernie. Do it for Bert. Here's the 3-0 in there for a strike. You knew that one was coming in for a strike. You knew that was coming in. 40 days and 40 nights. I'd rather have some tension than just sail right into the playoffs. Absolutely, but this is making it a little interesting. And, you know, it is kind of a debate. There is a good debate whether you would prefer to play in that wild card matchup and build that momentum to move in, or take the time off and go to the division final where you have to now pick it up and get back in it. 3-2 is going to be fouled off. So it's kind of debate what you want to do. Right now, the Jays are kind of, the way they're playing, are saying they want to play in a wild card. They do need a break. And what do they play? Was it 17 games over 18 days or something crazy like that? Oh, Ernie hits this one hard. Drop in, drop in, drop in. It does. Fair ball deep in the corner. Ernie going to trot into second It's a stand-up double for Ernie Clement. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Way to go. 34th double of the year for Ernie. That's what we love. He jumped all over that. Jumped all over it. Now we're getting it started. Now it's time for Big Vlad. Vladdy, come on, buddy. Vladdy, we need you. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make doubles lots of fun. 3-0 Boston. 1 runner on. Vladdy at the dish. Swings at the first pitch. And he hits it right to the pitcher, and he's thrown out. Vladdy, you may as well have bunted. Oh, my goodness. Vladimir Guerrero, you and I are going to have a little talk, sir. We're going to have a little talk. The one where Ernie was, yeah, Dallas, so good. So many good Ernie moments. Not a whole lot of good Guerrero moments. Mr. Guerrero Sr. will be a little disappointed right now. Here's Alejandro Kirk. 283 average continuing to plummet. I think we need to have a little talk with the hitting coach. First pitch in, first strike to Kirk. Kirk was as hot as they can be, and he's really fallen down. His last 14 games, he's hitting 125. 5 of 40. Ouch. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 here to Kirk. Kirk is a mushroom. David, that's funny. That's funny. Holy smokes. Come on, guys. Mr. 500, where are you? Sweetgrass Sports Cards, welcome in. Welcome in. 0-2 here to Kirk. 2 outs, runner on second. Don't leave Ernie standing there all by himself. Bring him home. Pitch is going to be up high. Pitch is up high. Jaden, what's up? What's the wild card process? May as well start prepping for the matchup. Yeah, it's well, let's see what's gonna happen. Dennis is calling a ribby. Come on, Kirky. Here's a pitch, gonna be popped up. Fly ball to right field. Under it, this is gonna be an easy catch, and Ernie Clement is gonna be stranded. They can't get it done. Really, I'm going to have to make all these changes manually. Boo technology, boo technology. RBI baseball on Nintendo was great. It was great. It was really good. Oh my goodness. Tough start for the Blue Jays. Tough start indeed. But hey, this is a long game. We will get this one back. Jays better get their offense together because before October. Yeah, Bruce, they need to figure it out, and they need to figure it out real quickly. Now, again, best team in baseball, July and August, right? They were #1 in all offensive categories. And so their stats today are completely skewed because of it. They are not that same team. Now, taking a look, the opposite in New York, bottom of the first inning, New York has the bases loaded with 2 outs. So they're looking to bust this game wide open. Rays currently 3-0 over the Orioles. Pirates 1-0 over the Reds. Tigers and Guardians 0-0. Marlins 1-0 over the Phillies. Earlier today, the Brewers beat the Padres 3-1, and the Braves end up losing to the Nationals 4-3. Oh, CeeLo's going to be livid about that one. But let's see a big comeback here. We need a big comeback. We need to turn on the afterburners, turn on the Jets. Time to get baseball back where it needs to be. That's right, surprise cruise ship. Let's see that comeback again. Let's see the comeback happen. Bo's faking his injury. You know, it's funny. It happened to be that Bo goes down. Bo goes out with injury on that rainy New York day. And of course, what happens then? What happens then? Well, things kind of turn around, and not for the better. Everything fell apart when Bo picked up that injury, and it's very unfortunate and very disappointing. The Blue Jays going to have to find a way. Let's go. If you're just coming in, by the way, make sure you hit that subscribe for us. Let's do this. Lance, it's not over till it's over. There's always a chance. CL, how's it going? Thought it was later. They scored first. Yeah, ground Jordan. Let the Blue Jays have to get themselves going. Here comes Narvaez. Scherzer back on the mound. Had a really rough first inning. First pitch. Excuse me. In here for a strike. Yikes. He had a terrible first. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Nice pitch there. That was good. If Scherzer can put just a couple good pitches together, he can find himself in a good place. Here's the 3-0. This is going to be popped up. The 3-0. The 0-2. I looked at the score. Excuse me. As you can tell, I'm still feeling under the weather. Fighting it. But hey, if the Blue Jays aren't going to fight, I'm going to fight. We're going to make sure we are here. 0-2. This one down low in the dirt. 1-2. Oh boy, Yanks never scored. There we go. That's what we like to see. Hey, yeah, 3-0 already. 3-0. Oh yeah, Dallas. We got the tea and honey. We got the candies. This is going to be hit to short. Picked up. Clement over to first in time. 1 out. 1 out. Ooh. The Mike fan, do we run Scherzer out in the playoffs? Right now, I don't think we can. Yeah, and Ryan, Vladdy's leadership is non-existent right now. 100%. But yeah, I don't think Scherzer can be trusted to go out in the playoffs right now. Hey, Rob, welcome in. This is going to be pop foul. I mean, we know Scherzer's got the stuff. Kerr, it's over. It's not already over. Lots of game left to go. But we know the Blue Jays can battle back. Scherzer, he's got to find his groove. This is going to be popped up on the first base side. Vladdy is under it. Going to make that catch. 2 down. We do need a win. We do need a win big time. I trust him. Just start him in the second inning. Dan, that's amazing. That is great. Yeah, he's tough, right? The Blue Jays had so many pitching questions about what the rotation is going to be, what it's going to look like with Trey Savage coming in. And right now, I think Scherzer is making a story for him not to be in the rotation. Pitch on the outside. Good framing by Kirk. Called a strike. 0-1 here to Story. Story really got things going in the first. Here's the 0-1. Inside, gonna even it up to 1-1. 4 games, that's all we need. That's right, 4 games is all we need. If you include this game, there's only 5 games left in the season. Yeah, Rod, he's gonna be great. I mean, he's looked very good in his first 2 starts. Savage is a beast. And he's just getting going in his career too. Yeah, the lovely lost. I hope it doesn't end up being the case. But right now, not looking too good. 2-1. This going to be hit up the middle. That's going to drop in. Another base hit here for Boston. Story goes 2 for 2. And the problem is when you have a situation like this going, the negativity becomes contagious very quickly. So all of a sudden the Blue Jays are feeling it. Now they feel the pressure. They got to fight to bring this one back. Yeah, Felix, I'm thinking so. So Bergman comes up. He's also 1 for 1 today. Hammers this one to left field, drifting back to the track. Under it is Springer. He's going to make that catch. And the Blue Jays, thank goodness, get out of this one. Coming up, Anthony Santander. He's going to lead the way, followed by Davis Schneider and Dalton Varsho. Time for the Blue Jays to get this going. Yeah, good thing they already clinched. Hey, Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. And it's going to be tough. Yeah, Tampa is going to be tough for sure. Excuse me. Over in New York now, top of the second, and it's no outs. The White Sox have 2 runners on. So let's go White Sox. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do, Sox. Make it happen. Just make it happen. That'll be huge for us. It'll be really, really good. We'd love the Blue Jays to do it on their own, but they may need a little help. That's right. Come on, Jays. You can do it. You can do it. If we lose tonight, we'll win tomorrow. Rod, I hope you are correct. Now, we do have the tie break with New York. I was hoping that would not come into effect now, hoping we wouldn't have to rely on it at all. But it looks like this is going to be very close. Niesel, how's it going? Don't mind a wild card series, though. I feel like a break would make them even colder. And that's a great point. That's kind of weird chit-chatting about. You know, is the break a good thing or a bad thing? Offense in the last 6 games, 160 on the average. 160, an average of 2 runs per game. Just not good. So Blue Jays just have to find the way. They just have to find the way. We know they're more than capable. We know they're more than capable. And here's somebody who's more than capable, who has not had a chance to play for a long time. Santander. Here he comes. What is the big man going to do? It's been a long time coming. Will his return be something special? First pitch. Swinging, and he's going to foul that one back. 50 games this year. That's it. Only 50 games. 179. 179 average, 6 home runs, 18 RBIs in 50 games. This is going to be swung right through. 0-2 very quickly. He did well in Buffalo. AAA in rehab, 10 games. He had 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. 10 games, that's all right. Yankees have better starters. They do. They do. Hey, McSwedish, what's up? JDA, welcome in. Lamar, how's it going? Yeah, it's tough. And Bo will make a difference as well. Outside 1-2 here. Yikes. Enrique, how's it going? Welcome in. How about them Sox? Lawrence, I know it's brutal. Canadian Skull, what's going on? Let's go, Jays. This one down low, 2-2. Evens up the count now. Evens up the count. We're going to have a serious conversation a little bit later if this keeps up. Here's the 2-2 down low. And they're going to say he went around and he gets called on the strikeout. Don't leave it up to the umpire. So Santander's first plate appearance tried to hold back on this pitch. Yes, he did indeed go around. And he's going to be called out. Second strikeout of the night from Crochet. Yikes. David Schneider going to find his way in here now. Come on, Schneids. Swing and a miss. Crochet just so good. So good right now. They're having issues. Thank you, Larry Berry, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for hitting those subscribes as well. Here's a pitch up high. Schneider swinging at it. What are you doing? Schneider has been not good. He's been swinging at everything and anything lately. My goodness. Not good indeed, Blue Jay fans. Let's hope we can pull this one up. Pull up our big boy pants. Get it together. 0-2 is the count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. That's going to be 2 down. Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in. There it is. Sox are up 1. Thank you, Rick. Rick bringing in the Sox updates. This was a sac fly. Sac fly to left field. Good tag up. Keep it going, Chicago. Keep it going. We need you. We need you, White Sox. Here's a pitch to Varsho inside. You know what I'm noticing? Maybe it's my fault. Ever since I got my hat and my jersey, The Blue Jays have been stinking. Maybe I need to stop wearing them. Varsho going to hit this one to second base. Grabbed and thrown over. He's down. The Blue Jays are down. And we are moving right along. Due up top of the third, Yoshida, Gonzalez, and Rafaela. My goodness. Definitely your fault. Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely my fault. I leave Jays a wild card team. They're looking to be right now. It's absolutely, that's right, Lawrence. Change everything. Change everything. All right, let's start. Let's start with the hat. We're going to lose the hat. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. I almost knocked something off the shelf. We're going to ditch the hat. We're going to switch up hats. We're going to switch up hats. If it keeps going, we'll switch it up. We'll keep moving until we get the good vibes flowing. But can the Blue Jays come back? Yes, they did. Scherzer, right now, it's looking like he's going to return to the mound. It was a dreadful first inning. 3 runs on 5 hits they did in the first. Yeah, Muzz, very, very disappointing. Sweet. I don't know what they're swinging at. Anthony, hello there. Welcome in. Ray, what's up? Go Mariners. Again, if you are coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Hit that follow. We passed some big milestones yesterday. Let's keep this one going. We're on our way. We're counting down to 600, so make sure you hit that subscribe. David, what's going on? My wife just told me Chicago is beating New York. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, they are right now. Turn it inside out. Turn it inside out. I don't know. What will that might look funny. Quaddy, what's up? It's ugly. Thank goodness for the White Sox. Good luck, golf shirt. We need it. That's right. I got it right here. I may, if I have to do a quick change, we'll give it one more inning. We'll give it one more inning. And if the Jays get nothing going, we'll do a quick change. We'll pull a little Celine Dion and we'll change outfits. See if that makes a difference. We know it worked for the Leafs last year. Can we get this going for the Blue Jays? We got to change up the universe. And I'm taking the jersey back. I want a refund. Scherzer returns to the mound to face Yoshida. First pitch swinging and a foul that one off. Who's going to do the hair and makeup? That's right, Dallas. It's okay. It's okay. With this hair, there's not much you can do with it. Yoshida has been awesome in this series so far. He's going to hit this one short. Again, Ernie going to grab it, throw it over to Vladdy. One quick out. There we go. Now we do it. One quick out. That's how it all starts. It starts with one, and it builds from there. Hey, John, what's going on? If the Jays don't take the bats off their shoulders, it will be a 2-game wild card. Start growing the playoff beard. Vern, what's going on? Should I wear my cracked Blue Jays helmet? There you go. This pitch in there, first strike to Gonzalez. We all got to do what we can. We all got to do what we can. Hey, Matt, what's up? Derek, what's up? Welcome in, Ivor. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Here's a pitch outside. Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Blue Jays. A bullpen game tomorrow night. Yikes. This one on the inside. What does that mean? A bullpen game tomorrow night. That is not what we want to hear. This is going to be popped again. Come on, Jays. Jays, we need you. We need your help. 2-2 is the count right now. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. A strikeout. Second strikeout for Scherzer. 2 down, 2 down. Here in the top of the third. That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take that one. Big strikeout. Bullpen will be tomorrow. Yeah. So that means they're probably not going to go to the bullpen very much here today. Going to try and ride Scherzer. Here's a pitch called strike one. Again, this one was outside, but good framing by Kirk brings that one in, called strike. Anthony not looking very good right now. Hey, Herman, what's going on? Welcome in. Not looking good right now. Setting it up. Here's the 0-1 to Falefa. That's going to be outside, 1-1 now. Bullpen will be in tomorrow if things go left. Yeah. Oh boy. Austin, I'm down. I'm down. Do it. He did not go around here. 2-1 is the count. This is frustrating. But come on, Blue Jay fans, let's do this one. Here's the 2-1. This is going to be swung on and missed. Strike 2 called, 2-2. There we go. Need a strong pitcher who can go through 8 innings. So, Falefa, 2-2, 2 outs. Scherzer, you got this. Hey, Yoko. Here's a pitch outside, 3-2, goes to a full count. Goes to a full count. Hey, Beverly. What's up? Scherzer doesn't get in a chase. Now he's going to deliver. Here's the 3-2. Going to be hit hard to right field. To the track. It's going to go back off the wall. Going to turn, throw this one in. Sliding in a second. It's another double here for the Boston Red Sox. Another deep hit. 32nd double of the year. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hey, Ottawa, what's going on? Yeah, Biggerfoot, they hit him hard. They're hitting him real good right now. Yikes. With a 2-out double, that's going to bring Lowe up to the plate right now. They got to figure out what to do here. Scherzer, he's throwing a couple of good pitches. He's getting deep in the count, but then Boston is just jumping on him. He can't turn this around. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in, 1-0. Going to pop this one up, 1-1. My goodness. Hang on. Let me switch over here. Hang on 1 second. This is going to be hit hard. Over to second. Picked up. Schneider over to first. There it is. They get it done. So the Blue Jays get out of it. They don't give up any more damage. 7 hits through 3 innings for the Red Sox. That is bad. 3-0 coming up here. It's going to be Miles Straw, Keener Falefa, and George Springer. Those are going to be your batters for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays need to figure out how to turn this one around, and it's going to be important. It is going to be very, very important that they can, in fact, do this. Blue Jays frustrating the fans. Sorry, give me one moment. Why is all of my technology not cooperating today? Oh boy. Anyways, all right, Blue Jay fans, we'll sort it all out later. We got this. We can do this. We all believe. We all believe. We can all feel it. We can all feel it. Miles Straw in. Miles Straw is going to have a good day. No, I'm having it. Well, I've been pretty sick today. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's been a bad technology day. All my technologies seem to be updating and causing some issues. Crochet, by the way, 2nd in wins, 3rd in ERA, 1st in strikeouts, 1st in innings pitched. He has been a monster in the American League. And that's who the Blue Jays have to face here today. Where did the bats go? That is the question. That is the question. We need to find the bats. Check the lost and found. Look around. Where are the bats? What are they going to do? All right, Anthony, we are starting the inning. Bottom of the 3rd. Blue Jays, please just do something. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike, and a nice first pitch. That one came in. Straw, 132. He's really appeared in 132 games this year. Doesn't feel like it. A 262 average. 4 home runs. He's going to foul this one back. He's in the hole quickly. 0-2. 0-2. Wow. Bats went with Bo. That's right. Bo took all the bats with them. He said, if I can't play, nobody's going to play. Here's the pitch. Swing. This is going to be golfed. It's going to get through. Straw with a leadoff base hit. There we go. Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. Turn it around. Miles Straw, his 500th career MLB hit. Hey, Danny, what's going on? Big time hit here. Golfed it. Just golfed it. He's spent some time at the driving range. Just trying to catch up to that one. They could not. It's through. So Isaiah Keener-Falefa stepping in now. Here's a pitch. He swings at the first one. Over to second. To first. No. Fielder's choice. They cannot pull off the double play. Cannot pull it off, but he cannot advance the runner. So with 1 out, we're in the same boat. And here comes George Springer. Springer stepping up here. He struck out in the first inning. We need Springer to get himself going. Hopefully, Georgie can find a way. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. The Blue Jays looking to come back yet again. Bottom of the 3rd inning in a little heap of trouble. 1 runner on, 1 out for George. Takes this one up top of the strike zone, called strike 1. Dozer, let's hope so. Let's hope so. You can, it's the way. Al, how's it going? Welcome in. Said it 3 months ago. 3 months ago, though, they were a team that was on fire. They had the best July and August in the majors. Come on, Georgie. Leading the majors in OPS. Here's the pitch. Springer going to foul this one back. Goes to 1-2. Onyx, what's up? Hey, Dan, welcome in. Welcome in everybody that's just hopping over. Max, what's going on? Yes, he does. Very scary. That's right, Jonathan. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Springer set. Here's the pitch. Up high. Checking, did he go around? They say he did not. He did not. Let's keep this one going. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, if you haven't hit that like yet, hit that like for us. Best George since George Yarkey. Georgie's been great until now. He hits this one over to short, top to second, over to first, double play. George Springer, a strikeout and a double play, and that is not how you like to roll. Hey, Bad Monkey. Going to the top of the 4th inning, it's going to be Abreu, Narvaez, and Duran. So the Blue Jays in a little bit of trouble. Let's take a moment, flip over to the National Hockey League, where the Carolina Hurricanes are up 2-0 over the Florida Panthers. Kotkaniemi and Ryan Suzuki getting the goals there. Penguins and Blue Jackets 1-1. Those are the only games in action right now. Chanikov and Gallant, your goal scorers between Pittsburgh and Columbus. So we'll be checking in with those. If we flip over in New York, White Sox 1-0 over the Yankees. Yankees, though, are threatening bottom of the 2nd, 2 on with 2 out, looking to come back. That is going to be another very, very close game. New York is trying to do what they can do to come back. Chicago, a tough task ahead of them. We will be monitoring both sports as we go. Now, the important question I have to ask tomorrow, it's obviously the closing matchup between Boston and Toronto. It is also the Toronto Maple Leafs going to Montreal to take on the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. Now, Toronto will more than likely dress their young guns. We're going to put a poll up, and we need to know, should we stream the Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox, or should we stream the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens? So I'm going to put a poll up. Cover Maple Leafs in Montreal, or Jays and Red Sox. Let's go. There's the poll. The poll is up. Drop your vote in. Drop your vote in. What do you think we should cover tomorrow? Whoops, did it not take my... Hang on, why didn't it take my picks? Hang on, let me end that. It didn't take my... it didn't enter that properly. Hold the phone. Let's try this one again. What happened there? All right, let's try this again. Thank you, poll, for not cooperating. Leafs versus Habs. Jays and Red Sox. There we go. There we go. Now it'll take it. Now the poll will make more sense. Now you can go in and vote. Who should we cover tomorrow? And again, there's only one platform that is going to stick with, that it's going to pop up with. So get your votes in. We will do whatever the majority says. Well, the early majority, Jays and Red Sox. Scherzer back on the mound here. Pitch is going to be outside. Runner on first. Yariel Rodriguez, he's up. He's warming up. He's getting set. JDA. Hey, Irene, how's it going? Yeah, we will be updating both anyways. We will be updating both. This pitch in there, strike. 1-1. So again, remember, in the Leaf game, they are in Montreal, so Toronto won't have a lot of their stars playing. Setting it up 1-1 as a count here in the top of the fourth. Down low, 2-1. New York is now up 3-1. Thank you, guys. New York Yankees ripping it up. My gosh. My gosh. Hey, James, how's it going? Welcome in. Well, that's not good. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. The Yankees moving ahead. Blue Jays are going to have to find a way of getting their bats going. They're going to need to find a way and come back. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Keep it going. 16 subs to 550. Pitch is going to be fouled back. 2-2. It still stays to Narvaez. I'm so tired with Vladdy joking around with opponents. Yeah, right, Ryan? There's some things that just kind of are a little frustrating, right? You see that happening. You keep going back to look at the celebration when they clinched. And I get it. It's always exciting to clinch a playoff spot. But, man, to celebrate the way they did, yikes. Don't like that. Don't like that. You take it, right? Act like you've been there before. It's great that they clinched, but you don't need to be popping champagne and celebrating. No Maple Leafs today, Anthony. They play tomorrow. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. Third strikeout for Scherzer. We'll take that. And that's a good call, Quad. That is a good call. They are facing some mighty good pitchers. They are, for sure. But even at a dumb luck, you think they would have scored some runs by now. Max is pitching. Yeah, Dave, I agree with that statement. I really agree with that statement. I think he's pitching his way off that playoff rotation. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. Saying it's over. We'll see. Right now, the Jays are not giving us any confidence. Brian says, no playoffs for the Leafs. So Duran is coming back up. He's 0 for 2 today. Gonna foul this one back. 1-1 evens up the count. Wonder if the Tigers will celebrate when they clinch the wild card. For sure they will. For sure they will. You know, so maybe I should keep this comment to myself. Judge home run number 50. Wow. Yeah, James, it'll be tough because Montreal will put forward one of their top tier lines. And that's the way the preseason works, right? The home team always dresses more of their stars. The visiting team dresses more of the young guns to get a look on it. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. How many Leaf games you cover in the regular season? Jonathan, we will cover the vast majority of them. We will cover most of them. There will be a couple, like if I go down to a game, obviously we won't cover it. But what we do is anytime I go down to the arena, I'll live stream from the arena. We usually will bring the pregame warm-ups and everything to the stream, and we kind of end it right at puck drop. So we'll do that. And then if we go on holiday, sometimes when we're on holiday, we might pick up a stream or so if we can get the game. Swing and a miss. There's another strikeout. 4 now for Scherzer. So other than that first really bad inning, he's been doing A-okay. He's had 4 strikeouts. That's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing at all. Getting worried that the Blue Jays aren't going to be able to hold on to home field. And you know what? I'm not even so worried about home field. I think they play a little better on the road, at least as of late. I'd have to check the records, but just my gut, I feel like they play better on the road. Yeah, I'd like to get more Oilers, and the problem with the Oilers is the darn West Coast games are so late. Those 10:30 games, even the 10 o'clock ones that take us to about 1 a.m. Eastern time, it's just hard when I got to be up super early. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But we will try and get some in for sure. We're going to try and bring in a lot of teams. That's right. We are old. We need to go to bed. Ryan, is it really? I just feel like they get more hits, more runs on the road. Yeah, it's not so bad when you're from Alberta. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So Scherzer all of a sudden found some good pitches. He's throwing them out. He's pitching a nice inning here. 1 runner on, 2 outs, 1-2 the count. He's hanging on. 20 plus games above 500 at home, even on the road. Way better at home. Wow, it's so deceiving. They quit their hitting. Yeah, Vern. It's so deceiving. Story waiting. Swing, and this can be fouled back. Maybe it's just the last couple weeks. The stretch before they got super cold. I just felt like they were playing so much better. APB, welcome in. Oh my goodness. You know, the pitching can be solved, right? There's a lot of guys they can work through. Pitching can be solved. Hitting, when the Jays are hitting, they're super hot. It's going to be hit up the middle. There's a base hit. Going to advance the runners with 2 outs. We now have 2 on here in the top of the 4th for the Jays and the Red Sox. The batting is what worries me more than the pitching at this point. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? Remember, we were really worried about bullpen pitching for a long time, and that for me has kind of changed. I'm now more worried about the bats. I wish they could just put it all together. Thank you, Ryan, hitting the share button. Thank you so much. If you haven't shared the stream out, now would be a good time, just like Ryan, hit that share button. Yeah, JDA, no fooling. So here comes Bregman, first pitch in there for a strike. And we got Pete Walker going to the phone. He's either ordering a pizza or he's making sure that we got a pitcher ready to come in here. 2 on, 2 outs. Just please don't leave them on a little too long. We've seen this before. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be hit sharply to third. Great stab over to second for the force in time. And the Blue Jays get out of it. There we go. All right. Scherzer buckled down, a couple strikeouts. Now it's time for the big guns to shoot out the lights. Ernie Clement, Vladdy Guerrero, and Alejandro Kirk. Time to get it going. All the big guns gonna shoot out the lights. You know the rest of the song. Maybe you don't. I know it's a hockey song. Why didn't Vladdy and Bo take pay cuts like the Leafs did with Tavares and Knives? I don't know if Knives really took a pay cut, but he signed a very healthy deal. Tavares absolutely took a massive, massive pay cut. And that's not something you see every day. And this is something we've talked about it in the past. We've certainly talked about it in the past. I don't know if you guys feel the same way that I do, but the loyalty in sports today is terrible. I understand it's all about the money, 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 but you want to win? You want to win? What's the difference if you take 10 million instead of 12 million? Sam, it's $2 million. I know, but I'm saying to your lifestyle, if you take $10 million and allow that 2 million to be put into somebody else, is that really going to hurt you? No, Santander started today. Santander started. Hey, Kareem, what's going on? And so, right, exactly, Dan. You know, but if everybody did that, I mean, think about it. If you look at it, focus on the Maple Leafs, because remember, everyone was focused on the Maple Leafs and how the top 4 or 5 players had like 50% of the salary. You know, if they all took a couple of $1 million less, how much better they could have bolstered their lineup. It's the same. Now, I know baseball doesn't have the hard salary cap and they pay the luxury tax and all that jazz, so they're not as confined. But if everybody just took a little bit less, you'd have so much of a better team you'd be able to put together. But it's frustrating. Loyalty is tough. Teams sometimes are not loyal enough to big players, and sometimes big players just get a little selfish. They want to be paid, unlike Sidney Crosby, who could have demanded a lot more than $8.7 million. Pitch here to Ernie Clement. Ernie is 1 for 1 today, had a double in the first inning, and nobody could help him get around. 2 million is one less Ferrari, right? Vegetable says, we are safe. Vladdy won't hurt us. Didn't Ohtani hold off on his side? Yeah, he like deferred it. Oh, Ernie hits this one to left field, but that's going to be a flyout. Looked good off the bat, but doesn't have the legs. Yeah, and there were a lot of guys deferring salary, and I think they actually kind of put some rules around doing that. Crosby triples his salaries with endorsements, and that's a great call out. When he knows he's getting supplemented, he could say, yeah, I don't need that much. Just got in from work. What is happening with the Jays? Yeah, James, it's a little bit of an ugly situation here. Here comes Mr. $500 million man. Let's see what he can do. Vladdy stepping up. Hey, Rob, what's up? Jimenez will be your shortstop next year. In years beyond, the Jays care more about runs saved difference than a guy who scores runs. It's an interesting point, Rob. A very interesting point. Vladdy taking this one up high. 2-0. 10 million and winning, go in the playoffs is worth as much as 2 million with another team. Yeah. Hey, Morgan, what's up? Robot, what's going on? Welcome in. Vladdy gonna hit this one up the middle. Almost took the pitcher's head off. Great stab, thrown over, and Vladdy is thrown out. So a good play, and Vladdy, again, an infield out. Hey, Jared, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, Red Sox fans are more than welcome to come here and hang out, and you're more than welcome to gloat and trash talk. Just keep it family friendly is all we ask. Hate the Blue Jays, the least out of the East. Here comes Kirk, hits this one over to first base. My gosh, our middle of the lineup is dreadful. 4th inning is done. We're going to 5. Shady Lane, what's going on? Hopefully the Jays can advance. I would love to see it, but right now we are struggling. All right. I think we're going to do a little quick change. I think we're going to change it up. Obviously, the jersey is not getting this one done. At the very least, we made. That's right. At least we've clinched. Give me a moment to step away. And pull a little change-a-rooney. Do I have my little... Let's see. Do we have it? Here we go. I will be right back. I'm going to step aside from the camera. Well, I'm gone. Behave yourselves. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow, tap that like button. You know what to do. All right, we got this, Blue Jays. We got this, folks. All right, we're coming back. There he goes. We've switched it up. We're going back to what was working when they were winning. We got this. We're going to turn it around. Little quick change. Let's do it. DJ hitting that follow. Thank you, DJ. Welcome to the community. Oh, time to go. When cat is out, mouse is celebrating. Oh, man. For whatever reason, that makes me think of Tom and Jerry. I love me some Tom and Jerry. Go get the bucket. It's downstairs in the basement. DJ, I know these Jays, they got to pick it up. They got to pick it up. But we're going to get this. We're going to get this going. We've changed. We can't not. You know, we got to switch it back to the hat that was working. We got to go to the hat that was working. There we go. Before we got the new gear, we get the hat on. We got the shirt on. We are set to go. Let's kicking it old school. I had to put my other Jays hat on as well. That's right. Changing the atmosphere, changing it around. Yeah, because then my feed will get flooded with blue. I can't have that. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Oh, that's really funny. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here to hang out. Here comes Yoshida. Yoshida's been so good. I like this kid a lot. He hits this one hard, right field. Goodbye. See you later. Yoshida with a solo shot. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should go put the jersey back on. 4-0. Oh man. Wow. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. He absolutely tattooed this one, knocks it out of here. Oh my goodness. Scherzer still in here. And the Blue Jays in a whole heap of trouble. 4-0 now. 10 hits for Boston, 2 hits for the Blue Jays. Hey, Vito. Here's it for fans to think they have an impact on the game. The boys just suck. I know, Vito, but it's fun. We like to pretend. I'm also that guy during the playoffs that if they're winning, if they're doing well, I'm like, nobody get off the couch, nobody move. Don't want to change the atmosphere. This is going to be hit up to short. Grabbed by Ernie over to first in time. 1 down. Yoshi has been incredible. If he can get his power up, he'll be one of the best all-around hitters in the league. Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, from what I've seen in this short time with him, my goodness, he is a rock star waiting to explode. Waiting to explode. Oh. Should have DFA'd Scherzer. Max, that's funny. Oh, boy. This pitch coming in to Falefa. That's going to be skied to center field. And Varsho makes the catch. Drops it when he pulls it out of his glove, but the catch was already made. Here's what's going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thanks for tuning in. It's a tough game here today. He pitches balloons. He's lobbing them in. He's lobbing the beach balls in. Here comes Lowe. Lowe going to look to turn this one up. We thought we had a good thing going here. We thought maybe the outfit change would make the difference. We're drinking water. Love it, Vern. Love it. Batting practice. Lots of batting practice. Thank you for hitting the share. Appreciate it. Blue Jays looking for some help. Soon they're going to be reaching out to the stands to say, does anybody have any pitching experience? Does anyone have any hitting experience? What a great fan moment that would be. Fan comes in from the second deck after having an ice cream and a beer. Hits a home run. Jays turn the season around. Oh, Michael, yes, the score. 4-0. This is going to be hit just foul. How many runs have the Jays scored in the last 4 games? Not many. They had that one big game. They had the one big game against KC where they clinched the division. The rest of that has been abysmal. Yankees are up 5-1 now. Yankees must have checked the score. Yankees must have checked the score and said, all right, Time to blow this one out of the water. Here's the 1-2 to low. Up high, going to go to 2-2. Scherzer did have a good fourth inning. He's up to 85 pitches now, and the fans in the ballpark, very quiet. Very quiet. One question left is, do we give up 20 today? Oh, swing and a miss, strike out. So there it is. The Jays only give up one. Only one. Holy smokes. Makes it interesting. Got to give Bo that big check. Yeah, Andrew. And last we saw, I didn't check today. Let's check today. Bo yesterday was still leading the league in hits. From being out as long as he was still leading in hits. And he is still leading the league in hits. Bo Bichette, he's missed, what, 2 weeks now? Bo has missed about 2 weeks. And he's 3 hits above Trey Turner, which is pretty wild. Getting that leafy feeling right now. Oh, boy. We're going to fold. Everyone's getting negative. Everybody thinks this is the beginning of the end. They're going to turn it around. They will get right back in here. Gotta believe. Gotta have the faith. Gotta keep the faith. We got this one. Coming up here, bottom of the 5th inning, Santander, Schneider, and Varsho. Got to keep it positive. Got to keep this one going. They got to turn it around. Blue Jays, we can do this. We can do this. Folks, we are 10 subs away from 550. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, hit that subscribe. We got you covered. Of course, we'll be here down the stretch. We'll be here in the playoffs. And we got NHL season going as well. So we covered the first preseason game. And we will look to do some more, but it looks like the votes right now say we want to stick with the Blue Jays, so that's what we're going to do. As much as they're struggling, we're going to stick with it. So help us out. Hit that share button. Let's keep it going. Santander going to make his way up. He's going to get this one going. He had a tough first at bat. Hopefully he can turn this one around now. Maple Leafs are not ready yet. No, DJ, they've only had two preseason games, but it's okay. I give the Leafs, I reserve judgment. I give them the first 10 games. Here's the first pitch, swing and a miss. Santander. Gray area, I love the name. I'm very sorry, but Guerrero gets $500 million and he's out in the first 2 pitches he sees in his first 2 at bats. I think it's time the Blue Jays. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much. Hitting that subscribe. Chris, welcome in. At Toronto Rail, welcome in. Lighting that blue lamp. Appreciate it. There we go. Getting it up there. More than the Blue Jays. 5-1 Yankees. Swing and a miss by Santander. 1-2. He is 0 for 1 today. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect him to come in and dominate, but I thought he'd come in and at least get a hit. Takes this one high and they ring him up. Another strikeout. Santander sits down. Oh my goodness. Floating dumpster fire. So they're showing a replay. Pete Walker and Max Scherzer had a conversation as they walk down the tunnel. Brandon Little is in the pen getting warm up because, hey, when you're losing, why not put Brandon Little out on the mound? Davis Schneider is going to step in here. Scherzer's got the iPad open. And he's taking a look at something there. Schneider, what's he going to do? He's 0 for 1 today. Turns on the second pitch, hits it to third. Over to first in time. But I give Schneider credit. He was hustling there. He was racing down that line. And that's all I want to see right now, right? Laziness doesn't turn you around. Hustle turns you around. When you hustle down the first base line, when you hustle to make plays, that's what's going to turn things around. Hey, Jacob, welcome in. Yeah, they are struggling right now. Jays are struggling. Big time struggle. But hey, they can always turn around. Going to drop a bunt. Varsho showing bunt, pulls it away. 2 outs. With nobody on. I don't think Varsho is actually going to drop a bunt. That would be very, very funny if Varsho dropped a bunt. Don't think the reality of that is going to happen. OKC fan, what's up? Welcome in. This one hit hard down the first base line, foul. This little guy is the problem. How many games did he blow with a given a lead? Remember those three, opened 3 games blue? A lot. Listen, between what Little did and what Hoffman did, we lost a lot of baseball games. This one misses, 2-1. A lot of baseball games. That's right, Lisa. It can turn around fast. It can turn around quick. But yeah, between Little, between Hoffman, we've blown a lot of games, and those games at this point in the season are now timely. This is going to be hit in the field. Is it going to drop on the run? Great catch. No, he doesn't come up with it. Varsho with a 2-out single. A nice play in the outfield. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Rafaela running it hard on that, tries to come up with a big diving catch. It was in the glove, but when he hits the ground, it comes out and rolls through. So we got one on. Hey, Pete, what's going on? Mitch Martyr gonna pitch hit and get a triple. Oh my goodness, Pete, that is funny. But welcome in. Mark, how's it going? This guy, the future Hall of Famer, really, they need to get rid of these. Oh, this is gonna be hit hard right to third base, and Straw lines out to end the 5th. Oh my goodness. He turned on that and hit it super hard. And that one was caught out. Cuddy, you're going a G note on the Sox. Wow. Go big or go home, I guess. Good luck to you. And for everybody that is betting, please bet within your means and please play responsibly. That's good for you. Coming up here, Abreu, Navarez, and Duran for the Red Sox. Yankees are not holding back, 5-1. They are sitting up there. Rays also a 5-0 lead over the Orioles. And this is where schedule comes into play. Remember, when we started, we talked about how the beginning of the season, the Blue Jays had a very easy first half of the season, one of the easiest in the league. And all of a sudden, to close, they have one of the hardest closing schedules. The Yankees, on the other hand, had a much more difficult start to the year. And the Yankees with a very easy closing 6 games against the Orioles, the White Sox, and they'll play the Orioles yet again. So schedule does come into play. We have to remember that. It helped, and we knew the Blue Jays were going to get up. We saw them building that lead and hanging on to that lead. Now, did we expect they would completely collapse here on the backside? No, but we thought it would be a little closer. Varsho would have come up with that ball and took it away from him. Yeah, I like Varsho in the outfield a lot. I really, really do. He is a great fielder. Thank you, Sam, for making this time very good. Oh, Lisa, it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. Listen, I love my sports. I love talking sports. I love being involved in sports. And the more we can have fun, the more it makes some of these tough games a little easier. Hockey doesn't really start until after Super Bowl Sunday. You know, you don't want to fall too far behind. You don't want to fall too far behind. You got to be in contention. But you're right, Jane. It is the back half of the season that makes a difference. Scherzer is done. 86 pitches, 5 innings, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, and 5 strikeouts. So Scherzer is done. He's out. And our good friend Brendan Little is going to step in here. What is Little going to do? If the Jays finish second, who play in the first? So, Jason, what would happen if the Yankees take over the division? They would get the bye, and then the Blue Jays would end up playing these Red Sox, most likely, in the first round. This is going to be swung on, hit right up to Vladdy. He's going to scoop it up, touch the base, 1 pitch, 1 quick out. What do I mean get up early? I wake up early in the morning. I got to do school drop-offs. I got work and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm an early riser. I'd love to sleep in. But, yeah, when I say I wake up early, I wake up early. Love the Jays. Hope they can come back, but I can't watch anymore. Vito, it is tough. It is tough. David, how's it going? What do you think about the CFL rule changes coming? David, I hate it. This pitch in there for a strike on Narvaez. I do not like the CFL rule changes one little bit. Not only are the Yankees schedule easier, but also Commissioner's a Yankees fan. Yeah, Apple, that too. That too. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice pitch. My hubby get Lawless Place 315. So I'm not up at usually I'm up around 315 for other reasons. I have to, you know. But yeah, usually 6 in and around there. So when you get up at 6 a.m., going to bed at 2 is not really an option. Not really an option. 0-2 here to Narvaez. Here's the pitch down low. Doesn't like it in the house. Let's see here. Are you going to do the Grey Cup? So Andrew, it depends. I haven't looked to see what else is going to be on that day. So, and it also depends who's in there and what other sports are going on. HT, you watch NBA? Yeah, I'm a Raptors guy. Being from Toronto, I'm a Toronto fan all the way around. So I am a Raptors guy. They've been tough to watch the last couple seasons. They have been tough to watch. Hopefully this year, it'll be a different story. So Tommy Nance is now up. He's getting himself ready. 2-2 the count, 1 out here. Little rockin' delivers. This is going to be hit into center field. Under it is Varsho going to make that catch. 2 down. 2 down. Oh, the commuting is the worst. When I used to have to go downtown to work, it would take a long time. I was wasting a lot of time. I was taking the GO train. When I used to drive downtown, forget about it. The winters, oh man, there was some like 3.5 hour drive home. In the wintertime, woof, the parkway is a mess. This is going to hop down, going to be ball 1 here to Duran. With Brandon Ingram coming, I expect to play in at least. Yeah, HT, I'm waiting to see what he's going to like. Is the impact going to be that great? And how are they going to change their play calling around him? It's going to be interesting to see. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Our man, what's going on? Here's a pitch. This is going to be hit towards Vlad. He makes the grab, steps on the base. And the Blue Jays sit him down. We're going to the bottom of the 6. Keener Falefa, George Springer, and Ernie Clement all due up here for the Blue Jays. I'm willing to the entire Blue Jays. He trade the entire Blue Jays team for Ohtani. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. You think commuting is bad? I used to run into black bears on my paper route. Okay, that is bad. Hey, Jake, what's up? Welcome in. That is bad, Prep. I do not have any black bears along my route. Although coyotes, yes, we do have coyotes. The area where I'm in now is actually really bad for coyotes. There's a lot of people complaining about it. Mr. Biggs, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody again. Thanks for hanging out here tonight. Thanks for being around. Not the score we want to see, not what we want to see, but we're making it a good time. There it is. We are 1 away. Who is going to put us over the milestone of 550 so we can start counting down to 600? Apparently, yeah, it's crazy, Lala's place. Crazy with the coyotes. Shame. The best is when it's that season, if you know what I mean, and you hear them at night howling and whining and doing all their sounds. Man, it's crazy. You can tell there's a lot of them. All right, here comes Kiner Falefa. He's going to step up here. Let's go, Blue Jays. Vi, what's up? Welcome in. Vi, we had a game. We're going to get more coming up, but right now we got to stick with these Jays down this stretch. But I appreciate you stopping in. We'll have hockey coming up soon enough, my man. Soon enough. Parents live in Newmarket. They go after the cat. Yeah, Andrew, it's bad. It's bad. I guess the B in B Disney doesn't stand for bear. That's funny. Dan, you have cougars in your area. Oh, wow. Let's go, Jays. All right, bye. Have a good one, my friend. But yeah, we'll have more hockey coming up real soon. IKF set for the Blue Jays. This one drops in, strike 2. Couple nice pitches there. Wow. Absurd. That's right. Comeback Jays. Can they do this? We're going to need them to do this. Need them to tee off on it. This one down in the dirt, 1-2. Sure. Yeah, Derek, I bet you're probably right on that. Jake, we're talking about it, but they are going to be in Montreal, and because it's preseason, they're not going to dress their stacked roster. So we will have to see. Roger, what's going on? Welcome in, the occasional Fox. Hey, Jane, welcome in. Listen from Bermuda. Jane, I assume out in Bermuda you don't have coyotes or bears that you're dealing with. I hope it's great weather for you out there. Ontario has a problem with wild panthers. They've been really real panthers, not the Florida ones. That's funny. All right, Springer, let's go, Georgie. Connor Falefa gets out. Springer's up. He's 0 for 2 today. Springer needs to get himself going. Takes this one low, 2-0 to Georgie. The Coyotes walking around West Edmonton Mall. That is wild. That is wild. Our man. Yeah, no fooling. Here's the 2-0. Springer going to foul this one back. 2-1 now. 2-1. They got to turn this one up. Come on, Blue Jays. Do it for the fans. Springer, 2-1. Here's the pitch on the corner. Strike 2 called, and Springer knew it. A little frustrated there. Hey, John, what's going on? The Ohtani clause in the playoff roster. I'd have to look up the details. Aliens, what's going on? Toronto sports always fail. Springer going to pop this one up on the run. That's going to be a catch. 2 down. Do you want to, John, you want to give me the Coles Notes version of it? Kaz, what's coming in? Dropping some roses. Thank you so much. Wonder who's going to back up Stellars when the season starts. Probably the monster, the big man is my guess. 27 for a bucket of baseballs. That's funny. Hey, Connie, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's Clement again. He's 1 for 2. Hits this one just foul down the first base side. Harkrat, welcome in. Go Toronto, please. I'm with you there. Please. Gonna have to get on my knees and beg. Ernie, come on. He had a double in the first. Outside, 1-1 evens it up. Yeah, Harkrat, it's been tough. Been very, very tough. Jag, what's going on? Bermuda has ghosts, but no coyotes. 1-1, down low. 2-1 now. Good patience there. Good patience. Maybe wear a Red. I don't have a Red Sox jersey. This is Brazil. Kwani, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope you're having a good evening or day. Slav, how's it going? Put Barrios back on the rotation. Got to make a change. Here's the 2-1, down low, 3-1 now to Ernie Clement. Ernie is getting a lot of respect here from Crochet. A lot of respect. Blue Jays used to play really well. Yeah, they have. They've gone so cold. Here's a 3-1, and this is going to be popped up. Right field, that's going to be a flyout. Jays are done here in the 6th. Folks, we're going to the top of the 7th inning. Let's see here. Hang on 1 second. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Blue Jays, let's go. Blue Jays Productions, not happy, not happy. Sorry, 1 second. All right. So, folks, we are sitting there 29,549. Who is going to put us over the magic number? If you're not already subscribed, Hit that subscribe. If you're not following along, hit that follow. Tomorrow night is another live stream. We'll be back again tomorrow. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the best time of year. Hockey, baseball, it's all on the move. This weekend against the Tampa Bay, I almost said Tampa Bay Lightning, against the Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, okay, or unsubscribe. That's okay too. We want you to go up, not down. Coming up this weekend, we have a hockey tournament, so we're going to be on the road. So we're going to see when and where we can pop up. Friday night should be good to go. Saturday night might be in question. And then if we go to the finals, we'll see about Sunday. But we're going to be here all the way through. And, of course, playoffs. Oh, boy, what is playoffs going to be? Sam is blowing all his birthday money on at Fanatics. Curse Andrew, that's funny. Hey, Matthew. Matthew's going for those Yankees. Go Yankees, Matthew says. All right, let's go, Jays fans. This is coming down. Yeah, at least that's a busy week. Busy week. But we love it. We love it. The joys of having young ones in rep hockey. With all the exhibition games and training, off-ice training and on-ice practices and tournaments, almost every day there's something going on. This is going to be pulled foul. 1-1. Barrios on the mound. Whoever called for Barrios, congratulations. Jose Barrios is on the mound, taking over. Let's see what he can do. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. 1-2 the count now. Without the knuckleball effect. We got this. We got this. Manoah more younger coming back from his injury. Yeah, you never know with those elbow injuries, with the Tommy John surgery. You never know. Kaz, thank you for hitting the follow. I appreciate it. Let's turn this one up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Barrios steps in. We know Jose's good for at least 4 innings. We know he's good for at least 4 before his wheel starts to fall off. Let's see. All right. Way to go. Way to go. Keep it going, Jose. Or not. This is going to be foul. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. Do you know when Bo is coming back? Jake, we don't have an exact time frame. All we know is we are expecting him in the postseason. We are expecting him in the postseason for sure. Setting it up. Here's the pitch. This going to be popped up. Over to Vladdy. Vladdy is under it. Calling everybody off. Going to make that catch. 2 down here. Top of the 7th inning. 2 down. Roger, what's going on? Some time ago, I was hoping for Vladdy to be Mr. October for the Jays. Well, the good news is we're still in September, so there's still a chance he could be. Yeah, it is a struggle. It is a struggle, but let's keep it going. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch to Yoshida. Yoshida 2 for 3 with a double, solo home run, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Doing a nice job. 263. Yoshida has been a spark plug for this Boston team in this series. He's going to hit this one over Barrios' head. Scooped up, flipped over to first. Just in time. There we go. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. If you haven't stretched, get those arms up. Get that stretch going. It's time. Let's drop our virtual wave in as well. You know how it works. All you got to do is find those wave emojis and drop it in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the hands up. If you're sitting at home, put your drink down. Get those hands up. If you're riding the bus, put your hands up. If you're sitting in the ballpark, put that hot dog down and put those hands up. Here come the wave hands rolling in. Ken, what's going on? Yeah, we'll get in there. We'll get in there. The waves are coming around. Hey. Virtual wave is cooking with gas. And right now, we're going to hope this Blue Jay team can find a way they can start cooking with gas. because they really need to step it up, step it up, step it up. The hands are flowing. Give him a 4 innings, see what he has next year. Ladies love Oscar. What's going on? And then the Blue Jays, keep loose and keep your hands up. That's okay. We're going to celebrate Vladdy Guerrero. His last 13 games, he's hitting .224. Wow, lowest of any 13 game stretch this season for Guerrero. Everybody decided to get cold at the same time. I've only stretched, but my I'm straight. If they lose the wild card, it's bye-bye. We'll see. All right, here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 today. Hey, YOP, what's up? Welcome in. Why did I take my glasses off? Let me put my glasses back on. Just realized, I'm like, why can't I see anything? Why can't I see? There we go. Boom. Hope Rogers Center will get loud. They need it. Swing and a miss there by Vladdy. Let's see. Let's do this. Hang on. Can I click here? Boom. Let's try this. Whoops. This one that misses 1-1. Hang on 1 second. I'm doing a little ring. Blah, 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 blah. Sure. Boom. There we go. Joshua, I'll give you some extra power there. Give you some power there. Yeah, please no spamming the chats. That's something we don't want to see. Crowd needs to get into it. Crowd needs to get going. Crowd needs to fire it up. That's going to be super, super important. Super important. Lena, how's it going? Welcome in. Keith, what's up? Vladdy going to swing and foul this one back. 1-2. Crochet now up to 71 pitches. That's it. That's it. 71 pitches. Here in the bottom of the 7th, he's had a lot of 0-2 at bats where he's able to get guys out. The fix is in, R says. The fix is in. Vladdy going to chop this one. Foul. Off the foot. Off the foot. Vladdy, if you don't want to run around the bases, just hit it over the fence, and then you can just trot. You don't have to run. Right? It's that easy. He's got all the cake in his account. That's why you wear the shin guards. Taking this one off, it stings. Believe the Blue Jays are going to finish in the wild card spot. Yankees are hot right now. Yeah, Yankees are getting hot at the right time, and they got an easy finish. Blue Jays with a couple of tough series. And I'll be honest with you. If they don't win the division and they take the wild card spot, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Here's the 1-2 on the corner. Strikeout. 5th strikeout. Vladdy arguing. Vladdy arguing, and Vladdy is tossed out of the game. Vladdy tossed out of the game. He's arguing balls and strikes. And here comes Schneider, and Vladdy didn't do anything wrong. He kind of just turned around and was pointing, and he gets tossed out. Schneider comes over to argue, and he's saying, why the hell are you tossing him out? And the umpire, with a smile on his face, is yelling at Schneider. Schneider is serious. The umpire having a big smile while he's yelling at Schneider here, and I'm waiting. It's just a matter of time before we see Schneider get tossed here. Wow. Sam, can you be honest all the time? I'm always honest, Dan. I felt bad for Schoolboy yesterday. What am I not honest about? I am always honest. I tell it to you like it is. So Vladdy Guerrero thrown out over arguing balls and strikes. Now, based off the little television broadcast circle, this was in the strike zone. So it is a strike. Vladdy's saying it's inside. He's pointing down, and he turns and throws him out. So here comes Alejandro Kirk. And now more screaming. And Hopkins is thrown out. Hopkins is screaming a whole bunch of profanities that start with S, that start with B followed by an S. that starts with F. A lot of words. Hopkins is now going to be tossed out. The Blue Jays' frustration really boiling over here. He said, I'll be, oh, Dan, I got you. I'm like, I didn't lie, I swear. The Yankees and umpires work together. MLB called in to get Vladdy tossed. No, listen, Vladdy was wrong. Vladdy was wrong in his argument here. It was a good pitch. It was in there, caught the corner of the strike zone, so he is going to be tossed out. Kirk going to turn on this one. That's going to be a foul ball. So I'm trying to read Vladdy's lips. Oh, so they're saying, what they're saying is because he pointed to where he thought it was wide. And anytime you draw a line in the sand or make that motion of pointing, it's almost an automatic ejection. Bro, you mad that you guys can't beat Boston? Yeah, Chef. Very mad. Here's a ground ball from Kirk. He's going to be tossed out. Kirk's struggles continue. Maybe everybody should get tossed out of this ball game. Dave, how's it going? Welcome in from BC. Right back at you, Dave. Appreciate that. Sir Anthony Hopkins. That's really funny. But yeah, Chef Trixie, very mad. I'm not mad that Boston is winning. I'm mad that the Blue Jays are struggling for as long as they are. This the 15th game now they've been struggling. Santander in his return, he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Is this? Yeah, we are live. It's is that Brayna? Brianna? Welcome in. Sorry, it's so small on my screen. So let's go. Harry, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Here's the pitch to Santander, up high, but catches a bit of the strike zone, 1-2. Blue Jays right now, they just can't get anything going on. They have 3 hits today. That's it. The crowd is coming out booing. The crowd is booing. Oh, Ryan, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is going to be foul back. I appreciate that very much. We're here just to have a good time. Enjoy. Not a great game by the Blue Jays yet again. Jays hype was real. Yeah, listen, the Jays, again, July and August, they were the best team in Major League Baseball. They were number 1 in all offensive categories. September, different story. Nanny, what's up? Hit the ball. Just hit the ball. We got Batista. Yeah, get Batista in. Get Batista in. Get him coming in here. I just saw it, Jared. Just saw it. Yeah, Fraser Minton's going to be a nice addition. So we're going to use Sam, who talks about the treatment to the Blue Jays by the umpires. It's viral. Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Yeah, Daryl, it's brutal, but thanks for coming in. Marcel, welcome in. They toss everybody. How would we tell? So I forgot to tell the Jays they were playing. This is a sharp hit liner right to third base, and another stab there. The Blue Jays are done. The 7th is done. Hey, let's go to the top of the 8th. Gonzalez, Rafaela, and Lowe due up to start this inning. Why do I feel like Rafaela is up every single inning? All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 6-2 Rays over the Orioles. Pirates 2-1 over the Reds. Guardians 3-1 over the Tigers. Phillies 11-1 over the Marlins. Yankees 5-1 over the White Sox. Earlier today, the Nationals 4-3 over the Braves, and the Brewers 3-1 over the Padres. In the National Hockey League, it's the Blue Jackets 2-1 now over the Penguins. And the other game that finished, the Florida Panthers with a comeback win over the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's see, any Noah Gregor scored, Benning scored. So no real names that score, but that's okay. Those 2 games are complete. Coming up at 9 o'clock, it's the Oilers in the Kraken. 10 o'clock sees the Flames and the Canucks, as well as the Kings and the Ducks. All right, Let's see if the Blue Jays can finally get something going on. By the way, Panthers song. I'm done. I'm so done today. Lena, I know it's frustrating. It is frustrating. Let's see here. Franco, how's it going? Falling apart like a cheap watch. Holding like a cheap suit. Everybody's got a comment. Everybody's got one. Let's see here. Come on, Jays. The sport needs people concentrating, not getting distracted by the crowd. You know, now maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I've never played a professional sport in my life. But I've played a lot as a youngster. I've played in a lot of leagues, and we don't get the crowds going. But I know when I played hockey, you can hear the parents cheering. You can hear the people saying, shoot, pass, swing, do whatever. RMS, yeah, I agree with you. I think the fans, the crowd needs to really pump up this team. The crowd really needs to get them going. This is going to be hit up the middle. That's a base hit. Connor Falefa could have come over to make that catch. Could have come over to grab it, and a little lazy defensive effort. Larry, how's it going? This has it all started in Tampa. For sure. Even if you back up before that, you know, the series in New York, you could kind of see the tides were turning, right? You could kind of see. It was very, very difficult. You know, that kind of started turning around in New York. The Yankees taking 2 of the 3. Then the Blue Jays and the Astros had a good series. Baltimore was kind of a wash. The Blue Jays beat them. You figured they were on a good pace. And then Tampa Bay, the wheels just kind of fell out. Chris, what's going on? But the crowd can't hit the ball. That's true. That's true. But these guys right now, they're playing unmotivated baseball. Springer's showing emotion. Vladdy's just showing frustration. Springer's the only guy showing emotion. Everybody else is just kind of here. They're not motivated. They're not showing that they're motivated. They're not giving that extra bit of energy. Foul ball. 3-1 the count now to Falefa. Barrero's on the mount trying to deliver. The umps are soft. The umps, yeah, they're not making it easy on anybody. That is for sure. Feels like the beginning of a good old Leafs implosion. John, what's going on? Canadians don't care about baseball. Last night, you were providing updates on preseason hockey. The players know you don't care. You're waiting for hockey to start. John, I am waiting for hockey to start. Absolutely. But I do care about baseball. I want to see this Blue Jays team go far, John. I provide updates on hockey because I want to keep everybody informed on what's going on. But I absolutely care about baseball, and so do the 40,000 people that paid good money to sit in the stadium. So I think you should take that comment back, John. I don't know where you're from, but I think you're completely wrong. Descarga, what's going on? He is pretty darn good. And we got to walk. Barrios is going to walk. So we got 2 on. Jace running into more trouble. More trouble. Tonight, it's not Dollar Dog Day. Yesterday was Dollar Dog Day. Only Tuesdays, not tonight. But the Blue Jays have been packing the stadium all summer long. So here comes Lowe. Lowe is back up here. 2 on, nobody out. Barrios in a little bit of trouble. This is going to be hit hard down the left field line. That is foul, just barely. Just barely. Jay's still in a dream. Yeah, our man. You're going to the game on Sunday. There you go, Reed. Reed's going on Sunday. Going to have some fun. Enjoy. Hope you got good seats. Typical, these guys can't hit under pressure. David, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And here comes Schneider. We're going to get a pitching change here. And you know, it's funny. It's funny. You know, we as in Toronto, and I can only speak for Toronto because that's where I am. And yeah, attendance in the past years has been an issue. And in the past years, it's been a struggle, and tickets were very expensive. And just like every other ballpark around the major leagues, when you're losing or you're getting beat good, people don't want to pay that kind of money to go. When you're starting to do well, and the Blue Jays this season have packed the house, and it's another packed night here. You know, how many games have we watched? I think it was Cincinnati where we're watching. We're like, man, they're empty. The Athletics, heck, they had to pick up and move because they couldn't draw. 0-1 to low. Barrios, 2 on, nobody out. Inside goes to 1-1. But that's the same as any sport, right? When you're not doing well and you're charging a lot for tickets, people don't want to come in support. Down low again, 2-1. And that's the problem with ticket prices these days, and dynamic pricing and flexible pricing. When the good teams come, the ticket prices get jacked way up. So Barrios is kind of yelling at Gonzalez at second base, feeling like they're giving signals, stealing signals. So Barrios turns and he's giving it to him. Now he delivers, swing and a miss, 2-2. Prices are crazy high. In baseball, at least baseball, you can sit in the 500 level. You know, and tickets are a bit cheap. But when it comes to basketball, when it comes to hockey, man, ticket prices are out of control. Thank you, Jag. I appreciate it. On the corner, going to ring him up. Strike 3 call. We'll take that. Take that. Let's take a look right now. Let's take a look. Look around the horn. Mashlai, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome in. Red Sox certainly running away with it. Let's see tomorrow night, a Thursday night. Let's see what ticket prices indeed are looking like. 2 on, 1 out. Abreu comes up here for Boston. Here's the pitch outside. All right, let's take a look. Still some good tickets. Not a lot down low. Not a lot. You can sit kind of behind home plate, 4 rows back. Those tickets. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If you want to sit section 2, row 4, so you're 4 rows back, not directly behind home plate, but a little to the side. Tickets are $1,177, almost $1,200 a ticket. The runner is going to advance here as Abreu is out. 2 outs now, runners on second and third. Are you for real? $1,200 a ticket to sit 4 rows back behind home plate. Unbelievable. That is ridiculous. 500 level in the outfield. So you're on the first base side in the outfield. $96. Oh my God, that's a highway robbery. No, John, that's not resale market. That's face value. That is a face value ticket, not a resale ticket. 500 level, $96 a ticket. Hang on us. What is it doing here? Oh, that's 2 tickets. Sorry, $48. $48 for a single ticket in the 500 level. $50 to sit in the outfield in the 500 level. Even $50 is too much money. Too much money. You want to sit 500 level, 20 rows up on the third base side, $50 a ticket. Yikes. Unbelievable. And the nosebleeds, $50 a ticket. And they're still packing the house. Now you're talking, $20 a beer, whatever it is. It's crazy. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swing, and this is going to be popped up. Right center field, going to the wall. It's out of here. A 3-run shot. A 3-run shot in the 8th inning. Off the bat of Barrero, 7-0. 7-0, folks. Do me a favor, a lot of you are going to hop off now, but make sure you hit that subscribe, because tomorrow we will be back one way or another. Whether it's Leafs or Jays, I got to make up my mind now. I don't want to sit here and watch the Blue Jays get pounded again tomorrow. We will see, Jays or Leafs. We will see. Unbelievable. When I go to a Blue Jays game, I paid $100 for 2 tickets in the 500 level. Jake, that's crazy. It's a lot of money. I remember when you could go sit in the 500 level for $20. Your streams keep popping up in my feed. I'm a Sox fan. Sorry for your loss, but I pray we sweep. Moist, welcome in. I'm glad. Thank you for the tubes for putting my stream in your feed. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. And yeah, you guys right now are taking it to us. Taking it to us. Punk, what's going on? Wild card team. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Everyone said the Yankees were trash, wouldn't make the playoffs. Yeah, Sage, listen, the Yankees had a tougher start to the season, right? They did not play well. Their bullpen was shaky, but they're hot right now. The Yankees doing a good job. They got an easy walk through to finish it off. Is that a lot of money, though, given the cost of a Big Mac meal these days? That's true. What is it? What is a Big Mac meal? $15 these days now? It is a lot. And the cost of everything is a lot. Giolito start, I was more worried about. He pitched well. He did pitch well. Outside, another walk. Barrios walking him. Durang going to take his base. Still 2 outs here. Doing it for fun. That's what we're all about. It's going to be crazy. That's right. They're going to have to win 4 straight. They're bringing this right down to the wire. With the Yankees win tonight, they will be tied unless there's a miracle and the White Sox can march on back. It's 5-1 Yankees. Don't think the White Sox are going to come back, but you never know. So there's not actually that many empty seats as they've been showing the stadium views. It is still very packed. The one thing that is deceiving in regards to the Rogers Center is they've built a lot of really good bar areas now that you get access to with certain tickets. And so it is deceiving when you look at the empty seats, because a lot of folks are on the concourse or in these areas. I am looking around tomorrow, and there are some scattered seats in the 100 level, very scattered. In the 500 level, there are some full rows of seats, but they're all at the very top. So the very top of the sections of the 500 level are available, but only scattered seats in the 1 and 200 level. So people are paying, and a lot of singles. There are a lot of singles as well. 1 ticket, section 133, row 31. So about 3/4 of the way to the top, $140. $140 to sit third base line, 30 rows up. That's a lot. Strike 3 call. There it is. Blue Jays get out of it. We're going to the bottom for Schneider, Varsho, and Straw. It's 7 runs. The Blue Jays only have 3 hits today. I would not be holding my breath on this one. White Sox are not coming back because they're the White Sox. Ice God, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. And you're probably right. 1B, what's going on? What the heck happened? What happened is the Jays, the pitching was not good. The hitting was not good. Why did the Yankees play after they finished with Chicago? Oh, who did they play? Thank you, Roger. They play Baltimore. So they went Baltimore, Chicago, Baltimore. So very easy finish for them. Why is the season ending like a weird flight? Sarah, it's so true. It is struggling. And, you know, Derek, you know, Atkins and Shapiro, their answer, and remember, the Blue Jays were not even supposed to really make it to the playoffs this year. Whenever Shapiro was asked about what was going on, all they said is, hey, look at our fancy new stadium renovations, right? That's all they talked about. Yeah, they did. Listen, what happened last game with the foul ball and the call on Springer, they did get hosed, but you can't base the entire game on one call or two calls. You got to keep playing. And the Blue Jays had a chance. The chance was taken away. You got to just play on. You got to just play on. No, Ruben, not going to blame the umps at all. The umpires today, the balls and strikes actually haven't been that bad. There have been a couple missed calls, but the missed calls are going on both sides. So not going to complain whatsoever about the umpires. I think they've been equal on both sides. I'm absolutely shocked how dormant the Jays were this year. Absolutely came put to nowhere. Had no reason to see them as a threat. Yeah, Moist, when they started, remember, they were hot out of the gate. For the first, was it 10 or 15 games, they went hot, and then they dropped. Schneider coming up, and everybody thought, oh, typical Jays, that's how this season is going to be. And then all of a sudden, you know, June, July, and August, they took off. Hey, tributes, what's going on? Welcome in. Don't look at the score. Don't pay no attention to the score. They're going to end up being a wild card team, and I think that will be okay. 5 Knuckles, you had 500 on the Sox tonight. Schneider going to turn on this one, hitting a foul. We all kind of stayed hot. That's right. And Moist, they did. Once they got hot, they were number one in all the offensive categories, right, throughout the summer. And when you're hot for so long, you know at some point you're going to run into a slump. You know it. Just happened to be right before the playoffs. Schneider going to pop this one up. Kevin, what's going on? Yankees have been hot since... Yes. Origami, what's going on? Welcome in. After the blue... well, thank you, Origami, for popping in and being here. Did it crash or did they just turn it off? But I appreciate you being here, and thank you, everyone. If you are coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be here. We'll keep you covered. So thank you for tuning in. But, you know, it's funny, you know, with that Buck Martinez comment, we've seen it as well with some comments about the Jays. You darn right. The players hear that and they take it to heart and they say, hey, we're gonna use this as motivation. Jeff in the zone. What's going on? Welcome in. Would like the Blue Jays to get in the zone. Judge or Raleigh for MVP. Ooh, Sarah, tough call. I was hoping, as Schneider fouls this one back, I was actually hoping Bo Bichette would be in that conversation. But I'm kind of leaning towards Raleigh because I don't want it to be Judge. Vladdy speaking Spanish, tough to read lips. That's true. 2-2 to Schneider. Here's the pitch. Crochet still in here. 92nd pitch. Schneider pops it up. That's going to be an easy catch. And one down for the Blue Jays. Crochet pitching an unbelievable game tonight. 5 strikeouts. Only 3 hits given up. Jays have not been able to score a run. So they're playing really well. AC Elk. Sorry, but the Jays won't get the division. We will play the Red Sox and lose. MOC saying they're going to lose. Varsho stepping up, takes the first pitch. High for a ball. Does everybody kind of feel the same way? Should the Blue Jays end up in the wild card against the Boston Red Sox, does everybody feel they're going to lose? Inside, ball 2. That's what they say, Kevin. That's what they say. Bullpen day. Just got to work through it. Schneider's putting his hands up. Schneider wants to look at this. It's saying hit him. I don't think it came anywhere close to hitting him. Depends on what team shows up. The team from July, the team from August, the team from September. Unless they can get rid of this funk, they're done. Wow. If the Jays meet the Red Sox, it's going to be revenge. Gonna hit this over to second base. Again, Jace can't get it out of the infield. 2 down. Probably. DJ says probably. Hey, David Boy, what's going on? Yeah, not a good evening. Not a good evening. The struggles are for real right now. The struggles are for real. It's coming up here, Miles Straw. He's 1 for 2 today. Yikes, 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 yikes. The Blue Jays taking this one in for a strike, 0-2. So this is where Crochet has been really good at getting to an 0-2. Thank you, Les, hitting that follow. So if the Blue Jays do drop to a wild card position, and they will play the Boston Red Sox, that will start on Tuesday here in Toronto. So Tuesday in Toronto, we will be here if that is the case. Here's the pitch up high, fouling it back again. Straw hanging in there. Blue Jays were so good early in the season, and now they're potentially fighting for a wild card spot. It's crazy. Nick, what's going on? Crochet is the best. He's going beast mode. He is real solid. Me, yeah, not good. MMA, what's up? Yeah, Yankees getting hot in a high pitch, and now Straw is arguing, and Straw is throwing his stuff down. So Straw is very vocal and very upset about that called strike. And again, it looked to me like it did catch a piece of the top of the strike zone. So we are going to the 9th inning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Blue Jays are in a funk. They're in a funk. They got to figure it out. Coming up, Alex Bregman, who's been a threat. Yoshida, who has been red hot, and Gonzalez, who's having a game as well. Boston Red Sox looking to put a few more runs on the board, because when it's the Blue Jays' turn, it'll be back, well, Keener Falefa, and then back to the top of their order. It's going to be very tough, very tough. They need Bo Derek. That's really funny. Elijah, how's it going? Jay's looking like pretenders. They're struggling. You're back. Jake's back with a birthday gift. What's the birthday gift? To allow them to party another night. And yeah, that celebration, I mean, to me, and I know a lot of you feel the same way, we saw that celebration and we said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ah, Jake, there you go. Right. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. They celebrate clinching a playoff spot when they won 1 out of 3 games, and they haven't won since. It's been downhill from there. Vladdy should have done what Edwin did to the umpire. No, you never want to touch an umpire. Never want to get physical with an umpire. Due North, welcome in. Bo not coming back for a wild card series. Well, you know, Due North, that's a good point. I don't know, because they said he would be eligible to return for the postseason as Tommy Nance comes in here for the 9th. But I believe they were talking about the assumption that the Blue Jays won the division. So if it is just a wild card game, that's a very good question. We'll have to do some research and we'll have to hear. Now, Bo was taking batting practice. He was scheduled to start running over the next couple of days. So I assume he could be good to go by Tuesday. Yeah, danger. It is a dangerous situation right now. It's not a good place to be. This one up in the corner. Ball 1. Bregman singled and scored in the first. He's been threatening. Florida Park Explorers, what's going on to our partner channel? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. On the corner, strike 1 call. Oh, you know, when you're feeling under the weather, the only thing that makes you feel even worse is when the Blue Jays don't show up, and they've been doing this a lot lately. Folks, if you don't know who the Florida Park Explorers are, you need to check them out. They are bringing you the magic of online shopping from all the Florida parks and beyond. If you want to get yourself some good merch, check out the Magic, check out the Florida Park Explorers. Our partner channel, the Bear Shark, Jen, Bella, crushing it. The FP team is like no other. Peyton Tolley's starting to get warm up. Are they really going to pull him out? Are they going to put Poley in? Here's a pitch from Nance, and he's going to walk him just low. Yikes. This Blue Jay squad is looking a little green right now. No good. No point in keeping Crochet in. Yeah, Moist, though, he's pitched a solid game. Let him finish it out. Let him finish it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into the community. 1B. Jays need to get a 2-run comeback. The Yankees scored 10 in the bottom of the ninth. 10 in the bottom of the ninth. Would love it. Would love it. Might as well have Tolley try and close it. Get him ready. Coming out in the pen for the playoffs. Let's do this, folks. We are 2 subs away from 560. If you haven't hit that subscribe, crush it for us. Carrie, what's going on? Don't touch the Clarence Campbell trophy. Carrie. I love it. Don't touch the trophy. 0-2 the count. Nobody out. Yoshida. He's in the hole. Yoshida's been so good. What's up, Nick? Swinging a foul. Going to keep this one alive. Crochet, his first loss of the season, might have been a little personal. That's a good call out, Nick. Again, these guys don't forget. They know the stats. They know them well. Hey, Brody. Yeah, falling apart. Falling apart, Kirk. It's all over. It's not. Yeah, it probably is. Here's the 0-2 that's going to be chopped into play over to second. Getting one across to first in time. Double play ball. Top of the ninth, 2 down. Let's go. One more Blue Jays, and then we start a 7-run comeback inning to tie. Is it possible? Is it possible? Can we do it? We'll see. We will see. Yeah, Lance. I mean, Scherzer, that first inning really set the tone for today. They just could not come back. And I forget who it was that said it. But when they were down 3-0, somebody made the comment, that's giving Crochet like a 9-0 lead. And that that is so true. He's been so good. Packed house and the fans get a lemon. That they do. It's starting to thin out. Here. Starting to get some empty seats. Here's the 1-1. This is going to be hit to short. Flipped over. And there it is. We're going to the last 3 outs, folks. The last 3 outs. I'll tell you what. If the Blue Jays can come back and win this game tonight. Hey, Jason, if the Blue Jays can come back and win this game tonight, we're going to give one lucky subscriber an Amazon gift card. If the Blue Jays can pull off the impossible, they're down 7. We're going to give one lucky subscriber an Amazon gift card for your way to spend however you want. So will the Blue Jays be able to do it? Luna says not happening. Not happening. You never know. Stranger things, but we want to make it worth somebody's time. You guys have been hanging out with us here tonight. You've been hanging out. You've been having a good time. We've been having a good time, even though the game hasn't been great. So if the Blue Jays do the impossible, we're going to help somebody out a little bit. Great thing about baseball, anything can happen, but not going to hold the breath. If you lose, you owe me an Amazon gift card. Oh, my goodness. Tolley in. What is Tolley going to do? Triumph. Welcome in. On the bright side, you'll save yourself a bit of cash. That's okay. I don't mind to spend the cash. To give somebody a happy moment. I don't mind giving somebody the cash to maybe help them get a hat, get a jersey, get a power bar. Chances that the Jays win this game in the 9th is about the same as me getting a date with Miss Universe. Angel Voices, congratulations. You're going out with Miss Universe. Unbelievable. The question is, you have a date with Miss Universe. Where do you take her? What is your ideal date with Miss Universe? Better be good. Ava hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Ava. Nick hitting that subscribe. Thank you both. Not a chance. I bet they can't even get 4 hits. We'll see. Let's see. Connor Falefa. Going to foul the first pitch back. CK, I missed Vlad getting tossed. Was it worthy? You know what, CK? It wasn't great. It was a good strike, and he was kind of pointing, saying where it was wide, and you just don't do that. Speeson, how's it going? Are you going to cover the Flames game later? Not tonight, not tonight. When this one is over, I got to take more meds, have some food, and go lie down. Thank you, Res Sports, for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. It was a good birthday. Would have been better if I was 100%, but hey, that's okay. But I appreciate the happy birthday. Mitch, what's going on? The only time I'm cheering for the Red Sox. Let's go, Yankees. This is going to be popped up. Keener Falefa. Go, 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 go to the wall. It's a home run. Start it up, ladies and gentlemen. Key the comeback. It's a home run. That's the way. We like it. Connor Falefa with a home run. Starting the comeback. Starting the comeback. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Get out of here. Here comes Springer. Let's go, Springer. Let's go back to back. 7-1. We only need 6 more. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Elijah. That's the only run you're getting. Knock on wood. I love that you added the knock on wood. Aramoon, good to see you. Welcome in. No, I did not. Ouch. Ouch. Springer is 0 for 3 tonight. Strikeout, a double play, and a flyout. Come on, Georgie. Keep her going. We're going to go 6 home runs in a row. No. Here's a pitch. Inside. 2-0 here to Georgie. That's right, Lance. Spark that comeback. Deck, what's going on? That's what they get. Taking Crochet out. That's what they get. Here's a 2-0. Springer fouls this one back. Big cut there by Georgie. Big cut. Difference Jimenez and Varsho bats in the lineup since August 6th. So Varsho, I like. Varsho can get it done, Luke. Jimenez, though, he struggles. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2. Come on, Springer. Come on. Make me pay up. Make me pay up. Here's the 2-2 in there for a strike. Springer caught watching. Oh, with the wood in his hand. Strike 3 call. Boo, Georgie. Springer now, it's a mental game for him. Now it's a mental game for him. Here comes Ernie. Come on, Ernie. Come on, Ernie. I'll tell you what you got to do, Ernie. Ernie, you're going to hit another double. Then Vladdy's. Oh, nope, there is no Vladdy. Swing and a miss. 100 miles an hour from Trolley as he trolls Clement. Let's go. I guess I'm not moving to Hawaii. Onyx, me neither. Swing, and this is hit hard. This is given a ride. This to the track. And it's a fly out at the wall. Oh, Ernie came so close. 2 down, Blue Jays up to their last out. And it's going to be Addison Barger. Barger going to step in here. Barger going to step in. Make it work. Make it work. Folks, thank you so much for a fun evening. We are 4 subs away from 570. If you haven't hit that subscribe or follow, now's a great time. Swinging here. Strike 1. 100 miles an hour. Blows it through. Eric, what's going on? Welcome in. Eric, it hasn't been too bad, actually. It hasn't been too bad. Strike 2 call. This one catches a corner. 100 miles an hour. Trolley just ripping it. 9-run comeback with 2 outs. The stage is set. They only need 6 more now. It's 7-1. They only need 6 more. Barger takes it up high, holds off. Seven won the score. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Blue Jays trying to chip away. This is going to be fouled back. Staying alive. Hanging in here. Got to use the power-ups if you got them. Use the cheat codes. Up, down, left, right. BA select start. Barger going to pop this one foul. It's not playable. Get those contra codes going. All right, Jays. You've given us a ride. I'll just pretend that they're playing possum until the playoffs. There you go. They're just setting it up. They knew the Yankees are hot. They knew they'd be playing the Red Sox later. Barger going to chip this one foul. So they said, let the Yankees beat us, or the Red Sox beat us now so we can beat them in a week. Let's go. I feel like I wasted the last 3 months of my life watching all the games. I know, Angel, doesn't feel like we were so hot, we were so good, and it all falls apart. Here's the 1-2 outside. 2-2. 2-2. I better find a new Jays outfit. That's right, Charlie. I'm taking it back to the store. Oh, my goodness. Coley delivers. Barger hits this one foul again. Keeping everybody's hopes up barely. How did we get one? Isaiah Keener-Falefa went yard. Devin hit it over the fence. We got more little flies around, these fruit flies or whatever they are. Here's a 2-2. Low, full count. Full count. Jays are struggling. Watch the Yankees. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Here's the pitch. Outside, he's going to walk him. All right, we got a man on. We got a man on. Thank you, Jays, for July and August. You have turned back to Cinderella after midnight. Dennis, that's spectacular. That is spectacular. Here comes Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Do we even watch? 1 on, 2 outs. Let's go, Blue Jays. Captain Clutch, can he find a way? Takes first pitch in for a strike. No Vladdy, if you missed it, Vladdy Guerrero, he got tossed, ejected earlier tonight. Come on, Kirky. Here's the pitch up high. 1-1, evens it up. Blue Jays were swinging at a ton of pitches up high. I'm about to become an Angels fan. You don't want to be an Angels fan. You want to stick with the Blue Jays. Blue Jays will get it. Kirk fouls this one back. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you for the subs. 2 away now. Dewey, what's going on? If they were smart, they would try and unload Vlad. Yeah, no chance. Nobody is going to pick up that contract. 1-2 to Kirk. 2 outs. Trolley pitches in on the hands and foul back. Jason, what's going on? They still clinched the AL East? Yes. So they are in the playoffs. They have clinched a playoff spot. After tonight, with a Yankees win and a Blue Jays loss, they will be tied for the division lead. The Blue Jays will hold that spot because of the tiebreaker. Here's the 1-2. Kirky hits this one hard. That's a base hit. Drops in. They're going to gun this over to first. And they get Kirk. Heads up play in right field. Kirky a little too slow, and they gun this one in, and they pick off Kirk at first base. A classic single, and Kirk is thrown out running to first base. A great cannon. One hops this one in, and Kirk cannot beat it out. That is shameful. Julian, that's right. We are now tied. We are now tied. The Yankees win. The Blue Jays lose. This game is officially over and in the books, and Kirk is smashing his helmet where the bats are. Kirk is pissed. The Blue Jays should be pissed. Crochet picks up the win, goes to 18-5. What a year this man is having. 18-5, a 2.59 ERA. Scherzer takes the loss. He has been dreadful in his last 5 starts. The Blue Jays, 1 run, came in the bottom of the 9th, 4 hits. The Red Sox, 7 runs, 12 hits. The Blue Jays and Yankees are now tied for the division lead. Although the Yankees and White Sox game is still underway, it's the bottom of the 8th, but the Yankees lead 5-1. We are going to assume the Yankees will pull out the victory there. Tomorrow night, a must-win baseball. The Blue Jays must win tomorrow, or they fall out of the division spot. I want to thank all of the mods for hanging out tonight and doing what you do best. I want to thank all of our channel members. Thank everyone who dropped the gifts in tonight. Appreciate it. Supporting us the way you do. I want you to do some homework. I want you to tell your friends. I want you to tell your colleagues to come on over, follow us along, join us tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can find us on any social platform. Search SamwellB12, SAMWELB12. You will find us, or go to our website, SamwellB12experience.com. Must win tomorrow. Time to go get some food and figure out what on earth we can do to help this team win. Thank you so much for following, subscribing, and playing along. And unsubscribing? Don't unsubscribe. Pick those subscribes back up. We're 3 away from 570. Hit that subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow night. Tell everybody where to be. Right here is where to be. Have a good one. Again, thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. Even though the Jays have been folding down the stretch, we've been having a great time hanging out with y'all, and we look forward to doing it again tomorrow. Leafs also in action in Montreal, so we'll keep you up to date with that one. Good night. See you later. Blue Jays, pick it up. I am out of here.